Hi, this is Maria. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're making another Christmas card. We're using Joyful Flurry stamp set, and we'll be using embossing powders today. So before we get started, please remember to like if you like my videos. Click the like button and share and subscribe. It does really help my channel grow, and I appreciate every one of you that watches my channel. Thank you. Let's get started. Okay, so this is the Joyful Flurry stamp set. It is red rubber. These stamp very, very well. You get a bunch of snowflakes, Let It Snow, Joyful Wishes, It's a Season of Magic and Wonder, Sending You All the Best This New Year, and Happy Christmas. You can find it in the Stampin' Up! Mini Catalog, July to December of 22. If you go to page 19, this is the one we're using, Joyful Flurry. You have the option to buy dies that match it, or you can buy the bundle and save 10%. So the bundle would have the dies and the stamps. We're just using the stamps today. Okay, so we are going to be using a standard card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And a piece of Night of Navy, 4 by 5 1/4, to give us a nice little border that way. And another piece of basic white. This one will be 3 by 4. That's for your sentiment. So let's get our embossing going. So I'm going to use a coffee filter because they're cheap and easy, and you just toss it when you're done. I'm going to get my embossing buddy. It's just filled with talcum, and this just helps the birthmark not stick everywhere on the whole card, just where you stick it. Alright, let me grab birthmark and a block. We'll get a couple of blocks here. We're going to stamp some snowflakes. Okay, we'll do it with the birthmark. And we're going to go right off the edge of this card. There's that one. We'll get a smaller flake as well. Okay, so we've just gone around the edges. The sentiment will cover the middle. And I'm going to get some silver embossing powder. And we'll just sprinkle it on. And I'm going to let it fall onto the others. So I didn't have to cover the whole paper. I just covered part of it and then let gravity work. I've got just a little brush here to take off any excess. And that embossing buddy really helps to keep most of this from sticking. This is coming off really easy. Okay. Just wipe up any loose ends here. All right. And we can put this back into the little pot. Or you can toss it if you really don't want to keep it. But why be wasteful? Okay. So that was most of it. Right back in the pot. Now I'm going to get some, this is just to protect my surface, and I'm going to grab a heat gun. Now this is not a Stampin' Up! Product, but I find it to be very quiet. It works a little slower than the Stampin' Up! Heat gun. This is from Ranger. But here we go. They work the same. I'm going to get a little tool just so that I don't burn my hand. And here we go. This takes a second to heat up, and then you will see the snowflakes come alive once that powder starts melting. There we go. Can you see that? I like this heat gun because it doesn't warp my paper. Sometimes the stronger heat guns will warp your paper quite a bit. And this one doesn't seem to do that. Can you see that? Oh, that's so pretty. Can you see my paper's not warping at all? So pretty. Almost done. And if your paper does warp, just turn it on the back and give it a little heat on the back side, and any warping will go right away. All right, so there's my background made. That's going to go right onto my card, and then the sentiment will go in the middle here. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Let's get my sentiment down. Let's see, we are going to use, what do we want to use? Let's do Joyful Wishes. Joyful Wishes. Okay, and I need another block. We're just going to use the back of this block, and I need Night of Navy. Beautiful. Let's get another snowflake. There's a little one here. We'll get some little blue snowflakes here as well. We'll get one of the larger ones here at the bottom. Okay. We'll get this put together. Let's use some Let's raise this up on dimensionals. There we go. And we'll just use some Stampin' Seal on the back of this. And we have a beautiful card. And let's go ahead and put a sentiment on the inside. Let's see, we use Joyful Wishes on the outside. Let's do this one. Grab another block, and again with the Knight of Navy. And there we have it. Beautiful embossing, very simple. And you could use this for Christmas or for New Year's. I hope you liked this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You can find all the details at mariascraftroom.com. That's my blog. You can find cutting instructions, dimensions, and all the products I've used there as well. Thank you for watching.